Welcome to this Windows channel, and this is the Tech News Update for Tuesday, January the 26th, 2016. If you are using a Google Drive and having problems this morning, there is apparently some outages of Google Drive here and there and crashes. So don't panic. It is not your problem. It is really a problem that's happening with Google Drive. Also having problems this morning is Google Docs, Sheets, and Drawings. So be patient. Google says they are working on a fix to make this better and have it coming back to working order today. But apparently, as of posting this news update, there's still some outages here and there sporadically. So if you are using Google Docs, don't worry, it should be coming back to normal throughout the day. What's the future of Apple computers? And you might think, well, why you're asking that question? That company is really making a lot of money. Well, yeah, but you know what? In the past year, the stock has been slowly declining in price, and basically investors are scared of something, and basically there is a reason to be scared. It's the fact that sales of Apple products have been going down. Revenues are there because there's still a lot of sales, and it's not panic mode yet. But sales of iPhones have been steadily declining. Sales of iPads have really been low. I think people want to understand that an iPad doesn't replace a laptop, and the only real branch that works well is the Mac computers, but that is a very small percentage of sales for Apple. So it's not really what's gonna hold the brand there. So with the lack of really innovative products, it seems that Apple is struggling to keep its market share as it's slowly eroding. And that's going to be interesting to see what they can come out with. A lot of people are talking about the Apple Watch, which basically didn't really do much in sales. Basically a lot of the other competitors have as good, if not better, watches, and all sorts of gadgets that you can wear. Now there's a talk, of course, of an Apple car, maybe a self-driving car. There's a talk about in March we might see a 4-inch Apple iPhone 5. Yeah, not 6 or anything. An Apple 5 ES, that would be called. That would have a 4-inch screen. So all of these are showing that Apple's trying to, get its place back into the sales of their products. So we'll see as the future can hold for Apple computers. Microsoft Selfie. This is a free app that you can actually download from the iOS store if you have an iPhone. What's interesting is that the Microsoft Selfie app, which basically is a nice little app that I've downloaded because I wanted to see it, lets you take selfies, lets you change the selfie in all sorts of different modes. So you can, put the selfie like if you were back in time in the Old West, or in the 60s, or just, enhance it with all sorts of little filters, and basically lets you share it with pretty much everything that you can share a picture with: email, Twitter, Facebook, and so on. So that's interesting because that app has actually been downloaded more than 500,000 times since its release on the iOS store. So it's interesting to see that a Microsoft app is so popular in the iOS store for Apple. So if you haven't tried it and you got an iPhone, why not check out Microsoft Selfie? Nice little app, and it's free. Spotify, that very popular music service, streaming service, is going to install or update its app for Android and iPhones this week, and it will include the new Spotify video. And now, getting into the video market with Spotify, that's going to be interesting to see streaming videos coming through Spotify. Windows 10 Insider Preview, very interesting. A website called BuildFeed that actually examines the build versions and what's happening with the Windows 10 builds. has been checking out and been surprised to see that from yesterday to today, the the build number, if you've downloaded the latest build for Insider Previews, you know that you're on 11.102. And yesterday, inside Microsoft, the internal build was 11.107. And surprise, today it's 14.251. Really big jump in number, which kind of lets us think that maybe we'll have a build this week for insiders that have many more features than previously thought. That's going to be interesting to see. So hopefully, if we do have an insider preview this week, that could be interesting. So maybe new features that we can finally sink our teeth in and examine. So that's going to be interesting to see. And of course, why not stay with us, as if there is a new insider preview, we will be here to let you know that it's happening. So that's for sure. And finally, in the little bits of news, MSN apps, the universal apps on your Windows 10 has been updated, and now they include, for example, the weather app has new barometer, humidity, dew point, stuff that we didn't really have much of in the last versions, and now we have more details. Also, the news app that gets now a new night mode for viewing, so that you can rest your eyes a little more if you're viewing at night, for example, with the dark theme also. So this, little updates here and there, and just remember that all the universal apps and all the apps basically in Windows are updated slowly from time to time, so it's worth checking them out as new features are added all the time here and there. So that was the tech news update for Tuesday, January 26th, 2016. Don't forget that today, 3 to 5 p.m., 20 to 2200 hours UTC, live show. We have your questions. We have quite a number of questions to answer today. 6 to 7 p.m. Eastern, 23 to 0000 hours UTC. Learn the Tech, our 1 hour show talking about a subject today is, what is YouTube? How does it work? A lot that is, of course, by viewer request. So we are talking about that this week. And if you want a little peek of next week will be new and the different audio file formats and the new high quality audio file formats like MQA and so on. So that's going to be the next week. Learn the Tech. If you enjoy our videos, why not subscribe to our channel? You'll be informed when new videos are online. And if you have any comments, questions, suggestions, maybe a video you'd like to see, let us know. Give us thumbs up if you like our videos. And finally, I want to thank you for your donations. The call to donations has been heard, and it's really cool. Lots of new equipment on the way to improve our broadcast, to improve our videos. So thank you so much for your support. It's very much appreciated. And thank you for watching.